Welcome to Popstar. It's a very peaceful place. Little Kirby naps on a cloud. How comfy.
This is home.
But who is that scurrying by? It's Waddle Dee! He looks like a very busy guy. Ah!
Interrupt his nap.
And there goes King Dedede with something big. Now, what could they be up to?
What?
Kirby jumps on a warp star to go find out.
Hey, Warp Star. Not opposed to those other Warp Stars, fine.
But awaiting him is a dreamland without its stars. So this is the
Stars on the clouds. We saw 3 stars behind us on the clouds. It's
yeah. So this is the second time the stars have been stolen from Dreamland. Hope you guys are ready for a video game showcase of this game. It finally came out on the Game Boy Online, so I don't have to put my GameCube through torture. Whee.
good.
I could, but I won't. Yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is actually go into the options here, because there's actually 2 positions you can play this game in. The gyroscopic sensor has 2 modes. One is flat, where you can hold the system flat and rotate it the way so you can see everything. The other is Game Boy mode, where you can actually hold it upwards like the Game Boy, and still rotate it that way so you don't have to crink your neck. I've done a test run of both modes here, and I find Game Boy mode works way better if you're using the Joy-Cons. And you can test them out.
Do you have a recording of a Game Boy Color for this? Do you have any idea how expensive it is to find an original copy of this?
Or, you know, it could malfunction and not tilt downward. Thanks. Okay, I'll just reset it to flat then. It worked fine before I recorded, so this is probably the recording curse at its finest.
Thank you, P-Curse.
Yeah. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, never mind. You know that balance warning we got at the beginning?
Yeah.
That was its calibration settings. If you don't set it right here, it's going to mess up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go, that's better. So now it's testing. Oh, I got this face!
A happy face.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this game was very revolutionary in the 2000s.
Oh yeah, this was pretty much the major test run with the gyroscopic sensors.
Funny enough, believe it or not, you think, oh, the Wii was what started motion control? Nope.
Nope.
Actually, this game.
Yeah, I think this was the first game to introduce a motion sensor into a system. And it does a pretty good job teaching you what to do. So this is just going to be a video game showcase because this game is actually pretty long, believe it or not. Come on. There we go. What I'm actually trying to do is get myself into a rhythm with these things, because if you smack back and forth between them long enough, you get a bit of hyper. Like this.
Oh.
Yeah. It's short, but yeah, you can earn some bonus points that way. And then if there is a bit of button controls you can do, usually it's just the A button, and then to jump up in the air, you just shake the Game Boy, or in this case, your gyroscope.
Pretty revolutionary for doing that, because you don't get that many Game Boy Color games where you actually need to shake the controller like that.
Yeah. And,
You also gotta be careful is that we're also under a time limit.
yeah, so you'll notice that I try and rotate the point markers to be timers instead. That way you get more time added, and you get a pretty good score with a time bonus. Now let's see, it's over here. There are secrets hidden about. Most of it's just for bonus points, but there are actually red stars you want to collect as well, as that unlocks secret stuff. And it's very easy to rack up lives by just collecting the stars all over the stage.
And let's just say you do need as many lives as possible for this game.
Mm-hmm. By the end, a little bit, yeah. Believe it or not, back in my childhood days, I did 100% this game. I still have the clear file to prove it. Okay, it'll be in here. Alright, and this is down here. Alright. So any questions you had in mind, Peachy, for this game?
Not much other than I remember this being a slight bit of my childhood, though I wasn't that great at it.
Oh no, it's a difficult game, I'll say that hands down. Like, I'm surprised I'm doing as well as I am right now.
I call it the medium level of difficulty.
Yeah, it does a good job teaching you, whoops, gyroscopic controls.
Well, and this is the first level. I don't know how to feel about that.
That was just me being...
Got to the higher levels yet.
Yeah, that was just me being dumb. I hit the button a little on the early side.
And I do love how they did very well with the compression of the noise voice for Kirby.
Oh yeah, like, they did a really decent job. Okay. Oh right, that's there. You want to collect those red stars. There we go. And then those blue stars actually take you to the minigame star. Where you get to play a bonus game. These all use motion controls as well. Burst Balloon, Hurdle Race. My favorite is Do the Kirby. It's a rhythm game where you use the motion controls.
Do the Kirby is the best minigame
Yeah.
within this game entirely.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Roll-O-Rama, and Chicken Race, where you charge up by shaking the crap out of the cartridge and pray you don't fall off the cliff. So, Do the Kirby takes a long time, but I'm gonna at least show off Hurdle Race because this one's fun too.
Oh, it's not that bad, honestly.
Yeah. So you press the A button repeatedly to run, and when the hurdles come up, you shake the Game Boy to jump. Pretty straightforward.
Race with dignity.
Yep. Usually shake a little beforehand, that way you know you'll make the jump.
Isn't it funny how the fact that he doesn't get any hurdles? Wow.
Well, he's a cheater, what do you expect? And then if you need to slow down, you just let go.
It's because he's the king.
Yeah. And then you race your ghost afterwards.
I didn't realize ghost ability exists in this game before Squeak Squad.
Yep.
Kirby game without the Gourmand break music.
Oh yeah, Gourmet Race is always amazing. Ah, every time! It's always the triples that get me.
I lost myself. I only have myself to blame.
Yeah, but you always get 3 races. But yeah, these minigames are a lot of fun. I don't know what it is with HAL and their Kirby minigames. They always make them fun.
Now I just need his house to make a Kirby party.
Yep. That kind of makes me sad that the Return to Dreamland Deluxe minigames are only local and it's only that Samurai Kirby game that's online. Like, that would have been a really big hit.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Yep. But that's pretty much all Tilt and Tumble is you have a world, you explore it, you try and grab the red stars for the ending. Oh yeah, and then there's this.
It's the turrets.
Yeah, you press the A button to shoot puffs of air, and then you just rotate around to fly about. And you definitely don't want to be in the sky when it runs out.
Nope.
And if I'm remembering right, there's actually a star hidden on one of the far sides somewhere. I just genuinely can't remember where it is.
Over there. Nope.
No. It is around here somewhere, I know that much. I think it's over on the far left.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to be hitting that, because I want over here.
You almost fell off.
I almost fell off. You actually have a lot of ledge leeway in this game, believe it or not. Yep. Nope. Hit you. Was it around here? I know there's something around here.
Thanks.
It's right over here. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah. I do intend on at least booting up the cartridge on the Game Boy. Wow, I actually got slowdown? Wow, I actually got slowdown! That's crazy.
That's because of the helium?
I don't know. I think that's the first time I've ever seen slowdown in this game. But yeah, I will switch over to the Game Boy player with my actual cartridge to show off what 100% looks like, because I'm not doing it for a showcase.
You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I want to at least show off World 1. Now, nifty thing too is if you're worried about an enemy, you can still shake the Game Boy while you're trapped in one of these and they won't become a problem now. Okay, can I do this? I need to balance myself into the middle here. About there. Usually you can get... No, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because this gyroscopic sensor on the Switch is a little more sensitive than the actual sensor in the Game Boy. Especially because I'm not actually shaking the controller and he's jumping. But it's just a mini bonus star anyway. Ah, yeah, don't roll into enemies, they hurt. Yep.
Somehow it didn't kill that other
They have to be on screen. That's the major drawback.
First Game Boy Color screen.
Yeah. Is it around here? No. But yeah, if you're stumped on what to do, it's either move the controller or hit the A button or shake. That's pretty much all you have to worry about. Come on, get onto the cloud, Kirby. There we go. Anything? Doesn't look it. I think I missed it somewhere. And then there's always a castle level and a boss fight.
Has to be near the boss room.
Yeah, this is the castle level.
And they look. No robots.
Yep. The robots are interesting.
They kind of look something straight out of the Super Mario Land 2.
Kind of. They don't hurt you, they just bounce you around. So if they're blue, they will do just the bouncing around the arena. If they're red, they'll actually jump bounce you. If I remember right, I think you can jump like 3 times to get rid of them. Maybe not. That one has a key though. Oh right, I forgot about that. If you want to know what's in the question mark blocks, you can just jump beforehand. And sometimes it'll show you. This will get rid of them though. Do-do-do. I'm surprised I still remember a good amount of this game.
Look at that background.
Oh yeah. Like, this was impressive for the Game Boy Color, like, because it came out around the end of the Color's lifespan. The Game Boy Advance was going to come out like 2 years later.
I always remember this being released not too far from the same year when they did that whole little camera weird game thing you could do with the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it was like 2000 this game came out?
Yes.
Okay, this is actually kind of like a mazy area. You can. Yeah. The red ones will let you control where you go, whereas the blue ones usually have a predetermined location.
Gotta be careful with the spikes.
Yeah.
They will hurt you.
Oh yeah, and trust me, you want your health for the fourth level. Because it's boss time. And...
No, it's wispy woods! No.
yeah, no, like, these are the most uncreative bosses in the entire game. Kirby series, I should say. Say hello to the Kracko bosses.
I know.
And how do you beat them? You hop in these things and do that.
Smack him in the eye.
Yep. And they will get a little more challenging as you progress. Like this one, it just kind of rotates around. The other one will actually start creating holes in the middle of the arena. This one's kind of trying to home in on me and doing a poor job of it.
Luckily, the boss fight gives you plenty of time when it comes to fighting these mutants, unlike the stage levels, which can have their own stress level as the time.
Oh yeah, if you start running out of time in a level, pray you get to the checkpoint as soon as possible, because they're few and far between in the later levels. But yeah, that's pretty much the core mechanics of Kirby Tilt and Tumble. But they did such a fun job with it. Big score.
I lost my hearing. What happened? It was a big loud noise.
Yeah, that was the score timer counting down. You get huge time bonuses if you can beat the bosses fast enough.
It's time.
And when you beat a level, it shows up on Popstar and you head to the next one.
Honestly, I don't blame people questioning if this is still Popstar or not with that level 4.
Yeah. But yeah, just playing it on my free time here, I've managed to get to level 3-1, only at 9%. But as you progress, you'll start getting more and more stuff. I'll switch over to the Game Boy cartridge here just to show off what the map looks like at 100% and stuff. So I'll have to give me a moment on that one, because I have a messed up setup. Oops. Fingers crossed. There, that's what we want to see. That would be mean if it does. And the way you can tell you have a 100% file is the background turns pink. And you also have the 100% file. Now, the reason that red star is there is because you technically don't have to get all the red stars for 100%. But if you do, you can go to any level once you've beaten the game.
Man, I don't remember top star looking like this? Why is there 2 other stars around it?
Yeah, and then you've got the bonus star you can play at any time. And that star next to the bonus in the title name there means you've gotten the best records on all of the minigames. Now, because this is the Game Boy player and I'm not subjecting my GameCube to torture, I'm not actually going to rotate anything here, but I'll at least show off the minigames. Just to give the mechanics. So you tilt to target.
We found Arrow Kirby before Arrow Kirby existed.
Exactly! But yeah, you tilt to aim, you press A to fire, and you just shake to reload. The goal is just to pop as many balloons as possible.
I don't like this minigame.
Yeah. So apparently the gyroscope's not exactly flat.
Man, this is the worst Duck Hunt's game ever.
Yeah. Because, yeah, you do need to rotate it in order to target, and since I'm not using the GameCube for its intended purposes with the gyroscope.
That sun. I ain't Mr. Shine.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that one. It will save afterwards. And then just brings you back to the world map to the last level you traveled to, so it's usually level 8. We've already seen Hurdle Race. Do the Kirby's my favorite. I'm pretty sure this is a nod to Do the Mario. But yeah, you watch the stars and then you tilt and match. It's pretty much Simon Says, and as you can see, I've played this a lot.
Unlike Do the Mario, ain't no way anybody ever does the Kirby.
Yep.
In real life.
And the music's pretty catchy.
Just because it starts slow, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be any easier.
Yeah, and then you just mimic it right after. It has 16 lessons as you saw, and it will get fast, but this is a great way to train your memory and memorization.
Also, it's a good practice on you getting better with the motion control, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, it's like the best way to calibrate yourself. Then the other one, Rollorama. This one I was never really a fan of. But the goal is just to get every Kirby into a hole and not hit the Gordos. Which is pretty straightforward. Oh my goodness, the gyroscope. It's trying so hard. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally holding a GameCube controller in my hands, and the gyroscope is just going nuts on its own. That is so cute. But yeah, that's the goal, is to get it into the holes. The Gordos will start showing up on the map on this one, and then from there, it gets more challenging. So the goal is just to get the highest score possible, which, getting nearly 30,000 points is a feat. And then the last one is the chicken race. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. Especially based on that.
Ah, that expression.
Yeah, like, you could see, this was my brother's game. That top one there, the 95 meters, 10 centimeters, that's his score. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to shake the Game Boy just enough that his back tire was the only thing on the frickin' cliff. So you hold left, press A, and then shake. The thing's probably shaking on its own, so we'll see what it does.
This vehicle wasn't in Kirby Zero Ride.
It's a little wind-up car, yeah. I kind of wish it was. I think you can shake it for as long as you want to, and then when you're ready, you just release. Oh, no? Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Not till it says it's ready.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's because it's not counting lately. I didn't release them. timer. There we go. Well, let's see what happens. I shook the GameCube a little bit.
I don't think, yeah, you
Yeah.
think it was shaking, because you can tell the hit by the wheel.
Yeah. But yeah.
Winding.
Yeah, that's Chicken Race. I think it's not gonna let me exit Chicken Race now until I do this. Okay. Come on. Alright, GameCube, you went through a little bit of torture. Hey, it made 30 meters! Alright. Let's see what it does. Another 30 meters. 40 meters.
But not as fast.
That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Alright, so there are the mini games in Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I definitely recommend playing them if you can get them. You have to find the minigame stars, which is the blue stars in the levels, but once you beat the game, you can usually go to them. But yeah, it was a feat getting 100% in this game, I'll say that much.
A little challenging to get everything.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that it's still here, because I could swear this cartridge has a save battery, but I don't think it does. I think it actually was the first Game Boy cartridge to use the integrated save file before the Game Boy Advance cartridges did it. Because this thing, I can tell you, is well over 20 years old. And the fact it still has this file after not playing it for at least 15 years is a feat.
Good old Game Boy Color games.
Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the video game showcase of Tilt and Tumble. I just kind of wanted to show off what's here, what can happen if you get 100%, and so on and so forth. And I definitely recommend playing this if you want to try a nice little gyroscopic adventure with good tilt controls.
We don't talk about Forgotten Lands.
I wanted to throw the controller onto the highway.
I feel with my Joy-Cons that are already meant for gyroscopes.
Yeah. I'm surprised you can't do the gyroscopic thing, because the handheld mode, the gyroscope's supposed to be in the Switch itself.
Sadly, unless this was Breath of the Wild's gameplay perspective, you could do the gyroscope even without it.
Yeah, that's so weird. But that does it for the video game showcase of Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I definitely recommend giving this game a try. It's so much fun, especially with the easy accessibility now and not having to put a GameCube through torture to record it. Have fun with it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Thank you, Nintendo and HAL, for putting this on the Switch.
Yes, I am very happy that it is on the Switch for people to enjoy.
Now, where's my GameCube?
I know, right? GameCube next, come on! Great library! Alrighty, later everybody!